Hello everyone, my name is Rosie and welcome back to Rosie's Rapid Record Reviews. Let's get right into it. Today we are talking about Valley of Life by Zelooperz. Zelooperz is a Detroit rapper, and Valley of Life is an album he put out in 2020, which I've heard, I think, the year after, because I heard his next album, Van Gogh's Left Ear, which is also great, but then I went back and listened to this one, and this, I mean, no offense to Eminem or nothing, but like this might be my favorite Detroit rap album I've heard. Two things to know about Zelooperz before we get into the review. One is, if you like Danny Brown and you like more eccentric and like vocal rapping, I mean, if you like the new Kendrick stuff, honestly, that too, this is going to be great for you. Because Zelooperz, in my head, is known for all these wacky and crazy, like, melodic flows he can give off with just messing with his voice, holding on to words way too long, or holding on to a certain sound and giving it this like sound to it. It's amazing. He does it throughout this whole album, and I think it's a great trait of his. It makes him a really interesting rapper to listen to. And another thing to know about Zelooperz is he painted the album art for this album and a lot of his other albums. The one after this, I don't know if he did the new one, but speaking of paintings, we like to draw the album arts here on the channel as well. And this is what we did this time. Yep, you're reading that right. That does say 20 minutes. I just kind of locked in. I kind of like it. I want to get a marker so I could have colored in the background, but, you know, happens. That's that. And if you look over here, you will see the wonderful art drawn by Zelooperz. Drone? That was the last video, I don't know. You will see the wonderful art drawn by Zelooperz. Look at them eggs, bro. They look amazing, and they got them, I don't even know, oranges, hopefully. You know what? Good enough for me. Everybody who's grown up with hip-hop, they have their legendary pairs, like, you know, they have their favorite rapper and producer combo. And in my opinion, like, you know, just from what I've grown up on, Zelooperz and Dillip are unbeatable, man. On this album, on the next album, on future albums, they just work so well together. They're like peanut butter and chocolate. They got it down. Whether it's a beat like One Hand, which just feels utterly devious, it's just up to no good, or something like Woozy, which starts off in this like weird, eerie, magical space and then brings in these low vocals in the background that are going ooh, over this super hard-hitting snare. Or you can go to the more melodic cuts on here, like Just Me and Snowing, or even Low Tide to a bit with its snappy drums, but just nice melodic vocal sample in the background. Dillip destroys this shit on here. And Zelooperz, he knows he's got gold with these beats, and he's putting in A+ effort on every single song. You can sit here and tell me, oh, he kind of mumbles his words sometimes. That's the whole appeal of it, baby. You gotta get into it. He's sitting there and he's just making every single line so entertaining because of the way he's able to pronounce these words. On Woozy, I think especially, is where their chemistry between Dillip and Zelooperz is just on full force. And Zelooperz' constant changing of his flows in the second half of the beat. He comes in, he's like, and he goes along with the snare and just starts rapiding his pace up, and then for a little bit faster he goes 2 times faster, and then at the end he's like I don't even know how to explain it, man. It's nuts. Another great aspect of this album is the features, because I feel like on one hand YSR Grams really fits the dichotomy of having this like real tough sounding dude at the start and then going into Zelooperz verse and just instantly having the energy all the way up here. Or you have Knack on Snowing, which fits the mellow atmospheric vibe they've got going here about telling the story about walking in the snow, not knowing where you're going. They trade off here really smoothly, actually. It goes from Zelooperz verse to Knack's, and it's just seamless. Yeah, Zelooperz energy in general on this record is bound to get a laugh out of you, whether it's McDonald's with its funny little beat, or he's going heave ho over it, or something like One Hand where he's giving off these stupid one-liners. He's just cracking you up throughout the whole experience, but also giving you fun lyrics to reflect back on that'll be stuck in your head. He's a vegan today.
I was eating chicken, but I'm a vegan today.
Like I've said this whole review, Zelooperz and Dillip, they're the dream team here. They're working so well together on here, and it just shines on every track. And if any of this has interested you, I implore you to go check out the album. It's a pretty good time. I'm going to play my favorite bits at the end here. Thank you for watching, and RRRR.
I get texting that pussy back for her mind state. I can get this sticky with no jail, that's a byway. Get the pussy frisky out the can, that's the kind way. Green spitting out the MTA, it be coming out arugula. White house screaming at the stage like it's tubular. Turn on my J's to clientele cause I'm exuberant. I let the kids start snowing, don't ask me where I'm going, cause you just started noticing. I let the kids start snowing, don't ask me where I'm going, don't ask me where I'm going.
Don't ask me where I'm going, I'm trying to bring the dough in.